Very good morning, students. This is Jay Vishakan. For today's session, I'm going to solve a problem by using D'Alembert's principle. I'm going to read out the question and to extract the given data. Two weights, 800 Newton and 200 Newton, are connected by a thread. So 200 Newton block and 800 block is being connected by means of thread and move along a rough horizontal plane. So this plane is a rough surface. Under the action of force 400 applied to the first weight 800. So an external force is applied to pull the block in the right hand direction. The coefficient of friction between the sliding surfaces of weights and the plane is 0.3. So that means between the block and surface for block A, given name as block A and B, A and surface and block B and the horizontal plane is 0.3. Determine the acceleration of weight and the tension in the thread. So WA equal to 200 Newton. So WB equal to 800 Newton. MA and MB. W is equal to mg. This is the formula, right? So now I know the weight and acceleration, so I can find the mass. So W by G. So 200 divided by 9.81 here. And as far as block B is concerned, so 800 divided by 9.81. So 200 divided by 9.81. 20.39 kg. 800 divided by 9.81, which works out 81.55 kg. Mu equal to mu A equal to mu B equal to 0.3, because it's clearly mentioned that between the sliding surfaces of the weight and the plane, that means block A and the plane and block B and the plane is equal roughness. To find, determine the acceleration of weight. So acceleration A and the tension in the thread, which is T. Solution. Block A, FBD for block A, FBD of block A. Right. So this weight acts vertically downwards of magnitude 200 Newton. There is a tension which should be always away from the body, T. Look at here, the 400 Newton, that is external pressure, force is being applied to pull the block at 800 Newton block, right? So when the force is pulling the block 800 Newton block, usually naturally the A will also move in the positive x direction. So the motion will be right direction. Therefore, its inertia force would be opposite of this. So which can be mentioned as M A A. And the frictional force, because there is a two surfaces in contact, therefore frictional force would be opposite of the motion. Motion is right side, so the friction will act in the opposite of the motion, opposite direction of the motion. And there is a normal because two bodies are in contact, so En. So this can be NA and FA. Let me draw the FBD of block B, which is nothing but 800 Newton block. Weight acts vertically downwards. This is 800 Newton. And external force being applied, so for which is acting the direction. There is a tension which always acts away from the object. The motion is in the right hand direction. There is a positive x axis direction. So therefore, its friction will act opposite direction. And its inertia force will act the opposite direction of the motion, which can be mentioned as MB and A. So these two surfaces in contact, there is the plane and the block in contact, therefore this is a normal reaction. From where to start? So look at here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unknowns are there. As far as here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in both the cases, there are 5 unknowns, isn't it? So let me just start with this block B first, considering block B first. Applying the equilibrium condition. Summation H is equal to 0, summation V equal to 0. Let me resolve the horizontal forces first. 0 equal to minus T, right? Then minus MBA plus 400, then minus FB, right? 0 equal to minus T, MB is 81.55 A plus 400. Frictional force is F is equal to nothing but mu into N, correct? So this can be written as mu is 0.3, so 0.3 into NB. So therefore T equal to minus 81.55 A plus 400 minus 0.3 NB. Equation number 1. Let me resolve the vertical forces. So as far as block B is concerned, only 2 vertical forces are there, right? A0 equal to NB, which is acting in the positive y direction, therefore it carries the positive sign, and negative direction 800. So NB equal to 800 Newton. Substitute NB value in equation 1. So T equal to minus 81.55 A plus 400 minus 0.3 into 800. So T equal to minus 3 into 800. So 240 minus 400, 160 plus 160. I'll take this portion in the left hand side. So T plus 81.55 A equal to 160, correct? And this can be equation number 2. Equation number 2. Now considering block A. Considering block A, again apply the equilibrium condition. Summation H is equal to 0 and summation V equal to 0. Let me solve the horizontal forces first. Summation H is equal to 0. T, which is acting in the positive direction. So T minus Fa, and this inertia force is also acting in the negative x direction. MA. 1, 2, 3, correct. 0 is equal to T minus F is equal to nothing but mu n. Mu value is 0.3. So 0.3 into Na minus Ma value. Ma is 20.39. 20.39 A. So I'm just rewriting this equation in this manner. T minus 20.39 A equal to 0.3 N A. Equation number 3. Let me resolve the vertical forces. 0 equal to Na in positive direction, and the weight of the body which is acting in the negative y axis, therefore Na equal to 200 Newton. Right. Now substitute Na value in equation number 3. So T minus 20.39 A equal to 0.3 into 200. T minus 20.39 A equal to 200 into 0.3, which works out 60. Right. So equation number 4. I am going to solve the equations 2 and 4. Solving equations 2 and 4. 2 equal to T plus 81.55 A equal to 160. As far as equation number 4 is concerned, here it is, T minus 20.39 A equal to 60. Change the mode to equation 1. Two unknowns. A1 is 1, B1 is 81.55, C1 is 160. A2 is 1, B2 is minus 20.39, and C2 is 60. So T equal to 80 Newton, A equal to 0.98 meter per second square. So I got the value of tension in the thread and the acceleration of the weight. Thank you.